On number 38, it says to find the value of x and y. Again, you want your answer in simplest radical form. That doesn't mean just type those radicals in your calculator to get a decimal. So in this case, we have another right triangle, but we're given one of the angles up here is 30 degrees, which means this angle down here has to be 60 in order for these three angles to add up to be 180. So we are given the side across from the 60-degree angle, which remember is called the long leg. The 30-degree angle is across from what's called the short leg. And remember that relationship, the smaller the angle gets, the smaller the opposite side gets. The side across from the right angle is the longest side. We call that the hypotenuse. So you need to know your rules for the 30, 60, 90 triangle here. So we're going from the long leg to the short leg. Anytime you go from something bigger to something smaller, you divide. In this case, remember the relationship here is a square root of 3. You're either multiplying by the square root of 3 or dividing by the square root of 3. We're going larger to smaller, so we're taking the long leg and dividing by the square root of 3. These square roots of 3, since you have one in the numerator and one in the denominator, simply cancel out. A number divided by itself is 1. So we're just left with an 8 for the short leg. So x is 8. Now we can get to the hypotenuse. Remember, this is that 2 to 1 relationship. Smaller to bigger, you're multiplying by 2. Bigger to smaller, you're dividing by 2. We're going from the short leg to the hypotenuse, so we're multiplying by 2. So 8 times 2 is 16. Be careful here. We have an 8 and 16 on choices B and D, so be very careful. X is 8, Y is 16, so D is the correct answer.